Does it say right here?
Let me see. Yeah. Read it. This is
Yeah.
every single song that went number one this year. That year. Read it.
Yeah.
Tell me. Scroll down. You'll see a Let's Go Brandon on there. Just keep scrolling. Huh? Right there. You see, there's a Let's Go Brandon song on there for sure.
Yep. Yep.
Whose song do you not see though?
Right.
Because this song literally didn't go number one. So it's hard for me. This dude, he sits up here and lies constantly. And I'm proving he lied, right? He said he went number one how many times on his live stream?
That you went live how many times
No,
on his?
how many times did he say he went number one? Instead, I was jealous because he went number one. I watched him say it twice.
Oh, but he said it multiple. I mean, not just on there, but he said it multiple times. Yes.
But he didn't go number one. And people, when I say he didn't go number one, people think I'm flexing on him. Like, no, because he keeps trying to paint this narrative like I was jealous of him because no, my song sold more than his.
Yeah.
It's like people and people thinking I be being petty because I don't like him. No, here's the thing. But somebody gave me a new perspective. I'm not gonna say who, but I was watching it. We was in here laughing. I'm not gonna lie. We've been in here dying laughing. And somebody said, because I said, and I'm gonna tell you what I said. I'm just being honest. I said, I think this man is a demon. And then somebody said, no. Something might be wrong with him. Like it might be trauma, might be whatever, like something really may, be wrong with him. And I said, you know what? That is a possibility. That is a possibility. So I will give him the benefit of the doubt and say he isn't a demon. Because I've called him a demon before.
Yeah.
I give him the benefit of the doubt and say he might not be, something might be wrong with him. But how many lies do you have to say for somebody to be like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We never, because it's not a beef the squads. I don't think there's a beef. And then he said, I talked about Tyson James' kids and wife because it was a rap song. Y'all know how many people die over rap music?
A lot.
Right.
A lot.
Let me tell you the difference, right? Tyson a lot better than me, right? I'm a man of God, and I view myself as a good man of God for sure. But let me keep it a band. If I had a wife and kids, and I hear somebody in the song talk about how they go kidnap, I promise you I would. Man, listen, just know, it wouldn't. No. It's just hip hop.
People are talking about Loza was not number one selling. What he was number one in is Billboard's emerging artist chart.
He said his song went number one.
Yes, but this is what they're posting. He did not go number one.
Yes, he did.
Song, but he had a debut at number one for Billboard's emerging artist.
He was on Billboard's emerging artist chart. That's not what Loza claim is. Loza claim is his Let's Go Brandon song went number one. That never happened.
And he just showed you that it's. I mean,
they just looked it up for y'all. It never happened. This is not me trying to be rude. This is just facts versus fiction. People in the chat thought I was being petty. No, this is facts versus fiction. Mm-hmm. And this is my issue when people say they're going closer to God. Bruh. He made us another claim. He said Bryson switched up and went to Christian. Sunni. Have I not been making Christian the same amount of time I've been making MAGA rap?
I saw your comment that you said about that.
Like God, my song God Soldier came out before what? Gun Totem Patriot came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you what he doing. If people think I'm being rude, I study people, dog. That's what I do. I study. Ask Sunni. I be telling stuff behind the scenes, and it always comes true about people. I be knowing people, bro. Listen, what people do, bro, is when something doesn't work, he did lose his followers on his own. He self-destructed. This is what he did. Mm-hmm. He lost all of his followers. And notice that when it started happening, he started mentioning my name more. I wasn't responding. So he stopped talking about me. And now all of a sudden he's back and talking about me.
Yeah.
And he mad at my comment that I made on some of these posts. I haven't said anything I haven't brought up Loza's name. The only reason he's getting talked about is because he wanted, what I'm saying, he's back. I asked Sunni what I said. I said, I don't want no parts of this live stream.
Yep. I told him, I said, I'm doing the live. I just want you to know. And he's like, okay, cool. I don't want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I said, I don't want nothing to do with it. Don't let me I came on this live because it kind of was like, just see what he say. Hoping he might say something like, because don't get me wrong, if Loza would have came on here and admitted he was capping about some stuff, I still would have been like, sketchy. But I would have been like, you know what, bro? That's the first thing. I can respect this act. I can respect what you're doing. If he would have came on here and kept it 100, I'd have been like, I can respect this. You know what I'm saying? Because he did send me 20 videos. He wasn't capping about that. He is right. I didn't respond. He wasn't capping.
Yeah.
You know, if Loza ever calls me mean, you know, you can interpret it that way. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad at that. But I'm not watching 20 videos from a grown. Listen, no.
No, Bryson, last night when we were talking to him, he told us like he was messaging you. And so like while he was messaging you, he was quiet. And me and Suni were sitting there and we're like, what are you writing? Because like you've been quiet for a long time. Like, what the hell are you writing? No wonder Bryson made mention that you write like a book. Because you had said before, like when Loza sends messages, they're super long. And sure enough, when we were sitting there, he was like, hold on just a second. He's like, you hear him, and I'm like, oh Lord. I said, Loza, you're like a woman text, you know, like how women send you like novels. Here's the thing about it. Okay. We could have said, okay, Loza, are you going to apologize? Are you going to admit? But, I know well enough to know that even if he did say that, that wasn't going to be a sincere thing, right? I think what me and Suni wanted to do was to hear him out, to talk through some things so that maybe in his own head, showing him these clips, he could maybe say, okay, I can see how people think I'm a little crazy, right? Mm-hmm. And maybe he takes that back. Maybe he takes that back and processes it. And maybe he doesn't. Maybe tomorrow we see him popping off again on the live. And I'm going to say, dude, what the hell? No. And he probably will, because this is what he was doing to us before the interview. Is 1 minute he was like, cool. The next minute he was like, no, I don't think I'm going to come on because Bryson's going to be there. Tyson's going to be there. They're all going to be talking shit to me. And I'm like, we can't control that. Who cares?
Bro, ask Tyson, bro. Tyson be like, bro, I want to respond to Loza so bad. I'm like, I was like, bro, please don't respond to him. Because Loza be DMing us like he be low-key trying to like get a reaction out of us. And I don't be responding. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing with that, right? My thing is, if you actually listen to all his responses, he didn't take responsibility or acknowledge anything. He literally, y'all showed him what B. Tatum said, and he still said, I made B. Tatum. Like, he didn't take responsibility for anything. Mm. That's the part I was freaking me out. Like, we was all sitting here like, it's like 4 of us in here. We like, bro, this man is too easy.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's like, oh, Bryson and Logan just quietly put it behind them. Listen to me, y'all. And this is not me like, this is a beef in Loza's mind alone.
Yeah. I 100% agree.
Care about Loza.
I agree with that.
Like he has created this beef. Like he kept saying like it's a competition between me and Bryson. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But you know, if that's what he needs to motivate him to get back in the studio, use me. I don't mind being the bad guy. Call me the bad guy. I love it. But like, I'm letting y'all know it's not a beef. I
know it's not a beef.
Yeah,
I know it. I know it's not a beef. But
is the setup clean? Though I like the setup clean.
It's dope. I like that.
I gotta get a little something right here. I'm excited.
It's and I know I look at this a little bit more like you guys would say, I'm like a simp when I think about this stuff. But it's very sad to me to see somebody like this, because I do see a little bit of him in there that like I think wants to do better, but he doesn't know any better. Like, this is what he knows. Like Suni said, this is what he knows. This is what he's used to. This is what he's comfortable with, even though it looks chaotic. And all of us on the outside are like, how could you possibly be comfortable being like this? Like, it's just crazy. But this is what he knows.
So that's a possibility, right? I'm not inside his brain. But me, I don't think he wants to get better. I think he looks at things like, how can I get back to whatever it is I want to get back to? I like this entire live was trying to get back in good graces. He sent me them DMs and Tyson them DMs to try to get back in our good graces. I didn't watch any of them, but when he sent his messages at the end, he said something about like we need to put this behind us and something like that. And it's like, he's done this before. It's like, this is not his first time. Like he literally did this before, and I'm gonna tell you what he said. Mm-hmm. And this was funny, right? Shekinah, he's sending a lot of voice messages, and Shekinah, I was listening to it in front of her, and then I said cap and cut it off. She kind of got mad at me. So I'm like, Bryson, this could be real. He could be really trying to like make amends. And she was genuine. And I said, and that's also I said, Shekinah, I guarantee you he's gonna say something about some clout or music or promoting something. I guarantee it. I kid you not. The next statement was like, bro, listen, if we squash this beef right now, I got a song with me, you, and Topher that can hit Billboard #1 right now, bro. And then he said, listen, this was the craziest part. He said, and if you don't want to squash anything, tell your followers that you don't want to squash beef with me. If you do want to squash it, tell your followers that me and you squashed it. Whatever you do, just let your followers know. And I said, I let you kind of hear it. And she was like, okay. Like, it's like, bro, it's like, and this is not to say, I mean, he could be reprobate, but I mean, he could also, God works in mysterious ways. You know what I'm saying? He could, one day try to really truly give his life to Christ. You know what I'm saying? But, and I'm not saying that's impossible. I'm just saying, never will I believe it until I see it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. You're supposed to see the fruits of someone's labor before.
Yeah, but the most people looking with an emotional eye. Loza gave y'all all the sob stories about his childhood. Oh my goodness, Bryson. He wants to be a good person, Bryson. You're so mean. You remember soon I got called mean when me and him had that live stream that y'all played a clip of?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody called me mean.
Yeah.
And you know what happened a month later? People in my DMs apologizing. You was right about him.
Oh, I know, because Sudi gave me that same message. She was like, Mo, you were right about Loza. I told her.
Hey.
Back